Hi guys, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, I'm going to teach you uh, some things that are related to the animation and the graphics. Here you see that this is the div, and here you see that when we take the mouse over anything, so we can resize it, and its shadow is present, and it is increased in the equal form. If we increase the height, so width is automatically increased, and we can increase or decrease it from everywhere. Here you can see that. Let's create this functionality on the div. Here what we need to do for this here you see that there are colors are used, and this is the animation. When we take it here, this is the animation. So for this we have to include the css file. So here is that file. Here is the folder, and here you see that this is the css file. This is its compressed version, and this is cascading style sheet. This is also the css file. This is not compressed, so I'm gonna include this file, and here I have copy its name, and now here we have to include this css file. So here after the script, here is this is the way to add the css file. Here is relate, here is style sheet, here is type text css, and now here is hyperreference. And now here what I'm going to type, here I'm going to type the first of all .js folder. In the js folder there is jQueryUI folder. Here is this, and after this here is the name of the file .css, and now this file is edit, and now here I'm gonna execute this file. Here is this file is here. This is the file, and now now it is, this file is included. If it will create any problem, then we can look at it. So now here is the div. Here I have already created a div. This div we are going to apply the user interface on this div. We are going to apply the resize functionality on this div, but before this, here I'm going to apply the style on this div. Here is width, here is 300 pixel, and here is and now after this here is, I'm gonna give it the background color. Here is #999, that is the gray type color, that is apply here, and now refresh it. So here is the div, and now at this time we cannot extend it. Now we have to apply the functionality on it. So here is the div, select, here is the div id is resize dot resizable. Here is resizable, and here is, then here is, and now here is, and now here is the containment of this div is inside the document. Here is the document, and then so here this is created, but it have error here. Why the error is exist? Because the style is applied on all the divs that is created by the jQuery. So that's why we have to write the id of the div that we have give here. Otherwise this style is applied on all the divs that are created by the jQuery. And now here you see that it is created, and now the next property that I'm going to apply is the animation. What is the animation? Animation is just the style it is resize. Like here I'm going to show you. Here you see that this is the original file. How this is smooth, but it is not smooth. So now here animation, and here is refresh it, and now here you see that this is the animation. This is the animation, and after it, here is the animation duration. Here is the duration. So now here I'm gonna apply 3000 milliseconds. So what it's mean 3 seconds, and here is animation. Animation easing mean style of the resize. Here I'm gonna write linear, and here it is not applying because this linear is in the quotes like this. And now refresh it, and here it is not applying. Here is this, we have missed this comma also, and now this is the animation, and this complete in 3 seconds, and it is linear in the style. And you can also reduce the time to the 1 second. And now what the next property that I'm going to apply is the ghost. So what is the ghost? The ghost is the just like the transparent div that is moving when we are resizing. This is the ghost. This part is the ghost, and now it will also apply on this div. Ghost is true. When we make it false, so it will not apply. And the next property is aspect ratio. What is aspect ratio? Aspect ratio is, here is ratio. Aspect ratio is when we make it true. So what is going to apply? Here is when the aspect ratio is true, so height and width increase in the same proportion. Here you see that when I increase the height, so width is automatically increased. Here I'm going to increase the width, so height is automatically increased. So height and width increase in equal proportion. If we give it the false, so then height and width cannot increase in the equal proportion. And now the next property that I am going to give is auto height. So on which element this property is going to apply? And auto height, here is true. And now here you can see that when we take the mouse over it, so this arrow sign is shown. So this is the auto height. And the next property is handles. So now what is the handles? Here you can see that the handles are just this thing. Here you can see that we can resize it from all the directions, not all the direction. This is the south, and this is the east, from the east side and from the south side. But if we want to resize it from all the direction, we have to put all. So now refresh it, and here you see that we can resize it from all the directions. And now you can see it clearly. This is the east, and this is the south, this is the north, this is the corner of the north and the east, and this is the west. So in this way you can also specify each and every value. Like east, you want to only resize from east and north, so 2 values are put it, E for east and for north. So this is the east, it is working right. This is the east, and this is the north, that is top. Here you see that this is the north. And if we give the south and the W, that is west, so it will also work. And here is the south, this is the south, and this is the west. And we can also give the corners, like here is like northeast, here is northeast. So now I will show you the corners are not working. Here you can see that this is the corner and it is not working. Like when we take the mouse over it, so arrow is shown, so now it is not working. Only the east part and the south part is working, corner is not working. So if we give southeast, so this corner will be work. And here you see that this arrow is shown on the page. So this is the southeast, and here is the northeast. Here is the northeast, and in this way you can give different direction like southwest and the west north. So in this way you can judge these locations. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next video that is about another user interface. So thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video.